Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications for when we post videos, tap the bell. If you haven't yet subscribed to our options trading live channel, we go live 30 minutes before market open, Monday through Friday. Link is below in the description. Along, if you want to join the UVH fam, the link is in the description below to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. Right now, S&P's down 34, Dow's down 232, and Nasdaq is down 101, kind of selling off a little bit. We had some after hour pops, and now they're kind of selling off. You know, I'm personally kind of hoping it comes back down to 2,400, and I will look to buy the dip here. But I might just actually rest tonight, because as you guys remember, yesterday I was down about $1,500. Today I took a little screenshot here, and I'll show you some of my positions here. The reason why I show you a screenshot is because since I do this video so late, you can see that my positions are actually zeroed out in here. So just want to take a screenshot of kind of what I'm looking for, kind of my positions. I did trade a lot today. I just saw a lot of opportunities. Most of my money was made in the MES, which is S&P micro futures. I had a really nice trade up in Amazon. Costco and Home Depot had really nice trades as well, and I lost some money on Apple. And then I traded soybeans / ZS. So you know, we're gonna be going through some of that and some of the positions that I have open right now going into tomorrow. But if you made money today, comment below got paid. If you lost money today, comment learned a lesson. And if you could do me a favor, hit the like button, I would appreciate it. And like I was saying, if you want to follow any of my trades in the Discord, I do have a section here called Nick's Trades, which I post all my profits, or obviously my losses as well. So we show everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. We show what's going on here. But today was a crazy day, and you know, I started making money leaning more bullish. And one of the things I was talking about yesterday is if we can close above the 245 on SPY. So if you look here, let me pull up here. I was looking at if we can close above 245, because we've been hitting this 243, 242 resistance area, and we've been dropping. But today we closed above 245. SPY right now is at 244. So you know, if it could stay above 242, 243, that's a good sign. However, if you look at where this has been gravitating to over the last few days, it seems like we go up, we come down to 240, we go down, we come back up to 240. For some reason, SPY and the S&P like 240 or the 2400 area. So I'm really eyeing that to see if, especially like tonight on the S&P futures, we can come back down to 2400. And I made some money today in here. I made some money when I bought the dip down at 2400, because the risk is low. When you're buying the dip at resistance, the risk is low. And we made almost, what did I make, 550 on the way up in here with two trades. Probably could have made more if I held on, but I was obviously too scared to hold once we got close to the 2500 mark. But one of the things that's going to throw us off tomorrow is the Senate still has not voted on the stupid bill. Like, they haven't voted on the bill. They're expected tonight at midnight. The reason why, they blame Bernie Sanders and some other people here, such as Ben Sass and other Republicans, and people. They announced last night, like, oh, we came to an agreement, but they didn't. They needed to do the vote. Then they had like the hearings and debates all day, and then last minute, which caused the market to tank. People are like, hey, what the heck happened? Why did the market tank that bad? Is because right at close, it was announced that they weren't going to sign the bill and they were fighting it. But now they're saying that they're gonna sign it tonight at midnight. So maybe it's no big deal. Maybe I don't know what these guys are doing. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, basically they're arguing about $600 per week for unemployment insurance up to 4 months, and I don't know what to say. But I was watching some of that. I turned it off. It was just. It's the trade war all over again. But also on Apple, as you guys know, on Apple, what I was also following along here, I thought I was going to close. It actually closed below. Same thing I was eyeing yesterday with SPY, is can it close above 248, 247 area, and it closed at 245. They also, Apple said they're going to possibly delay their next iPhone due to the coronavirus, which caused it to also sell off. I mean, this took a big dump, like, $10 in just 30 minutes. I mean, it was a crazy close. I mean, it was holding pretty nice. I'm like, man, they may have actually closed the day just flat up here, and then it just took a huge dump, is what I was looking at. So another trade that I currently have on right now, going to my positions here, actually down a little bit, but not concerned. I bought the 165 Boeing call into market close, and if we look at today here, so Boeing, right about it into power hour, I bought it for 12.10 for this week expiration. And what I was looking at on Boeing is, it kind of retraced. It was coming back. It was kind of fading, and I was like, well, it was holding pretty good here, and then obviously it sold off a little bit at close just with everything else. But it was holding this pretty tight range. If we zoom in here, it was like pinned to like 165 for forever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy the 165 strike. I think that, Boeing, out of all of them, I mean, this is actually showing a V-shaped recovery here, and that's why I bought into it today, even after it ran 30%. But after hours, it closed at 158. After hours, it was up like $9-10 after hours, even though the market and the futures weren't really doing a whole lot. This is up $10. So, Boeing is expected to be a part of that bailout. The government is not going to let Boeing fail, and that's why Boeing is rallying right now. Do they deserve it? I don't know, but you got to trade the price action. And I'm going with that we gap up tomorrow on Boeing. Right now it's trading a little bit above, so I'm probably let's look at here. I was down 390 at close, but I'm probably close to break even, maybe up $100 or $200 on this position. So it's gonna swing a lot. I mean, being up $10 like this, my deltas were around 50 cents, so I'm probably gonna be up a $500 swing there. So I'm probably gonna be up around $200 tomorrow. If it opens at 168, I'll probably be up $200. So, minus theta, but let's call it 150, 200. So I'm looking at that. The other trade that I was looking at today as well that I put on, actually, and I'll talk about my SLV position, why I took that off in a second, but TLT, I bought the 162 put for next week. I did buy it for 305. I did buy it for next week expiration just to give me some time. And what I was eyeing on TLT here is we were closing. I mean, obviously this sold off a lot, and now it's at 166 after hours. I mean, it's just moving up, but it's still at the point of resistance. I was buying a put here, mainly just a 1 year chart play right at resistance, and here is really what I was looking at. So like the 165, 162 area, it came down. So I bought the 162 put, and I'm down $20 on that position. Probably if it opens at 166, I'll be down a little bit, but I have enough time. I can see what to do with it. I don't need to get rid of it because it expires on Friday or anything like that. So I'm just gonna take my time on it. But on TLT, it's mainly a chart play. I'm looking to short it at this resistance here. And SLV, why did I take off SLV today? So one thing that I noticed is I had the 13. I made some money on SLV, and I posted it in the trades here, and I said took profits in SLV. This was higher day. The SLV was higher, but they started crushing premium, so I closed it out. So SLV was higher, it moved up higher, but I was starting to lose money on my position, and I didn't want to lose any money. So I had the 13 strike for, what was the expiration? July. So July 13 strike here. Let me just show you here. So let me pull this up in the chart. So it was moving up. So yesterday it moved up to $1.94, but it went higher today. But you look at the premium right here. Premium stayed the same, and then I started to lose some money. Yeah, it popped up to $1.91. I sold SLV at 178, which is kind of like the low of the day here. But I wasn't sure because SLV was going up, but you could see if you look at SLV, it was kind of moving sideways all day. You know, it gapped down or opened flat a little bit, gapped down a little bit, moved up, and then pretty much stayed the same. And SLV, the price, even though it was up almost 2%, it just stayed the same. You know, so that's why I wanted to take it off. They were starting to crush premium a bit, and I didn't want to get caught up losing some profits in there. So what I'm going to do is when they crush premium a little bit more, I'm going to probably add into this because I still like where it's on the chart. If we get a little retracement back down to 13, little premium crush, I might look to add the 13 strike again after we get a little bit of pullback. We'll see what happens. You know, right now gold is down $10, so maybe we'll get a little bit of pullback tomorrow. But looking at the charts here, it looks like we're kind of stabilizing up in here. We'll see what happens. But you know, tomorrow we also have the unemployment, weekly jobless claims, and GDP. Now, obviously, it's all over the news that the unemployment's going to be up in the millions. People are going to be unemployed all over the place, and I feel like, you know, people are like, oh, tomorrow's going to be really red, tomorrow's going to be bad. But I feel like because it's been blasted and talked about so much, even on the mainstream media, that maybe tomorrow won't be that bad. Maybe it's priced in. You know, maybe it's priced in. If everyone and their brother's going to be short, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, it's called us versus herd. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to rip this baby up. You know, especially if the S&Ps are bouncing around to 2,400 here. If it bounces around 2,400, it likes 2,400. So I might be looking to get a little bit long here. We'll see what happens when those reports come in. Right now, going into tomorrow, I'm long Boeing. I'm short TLT are my main plays right now. So long Boeing, short TLT are my main plays going into tomorrow. I'm probably not going to trade futures tonight because I'm going to get some sleep. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button. If you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end, leave a comment. Definitely appreciate you guys. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.